like I think like that's why like foreigners think like a very confused. Oh, you say like a kore this, but kono is like a this, not a this, and that are and sore. Then okay, everything like a that.
That's crazy.
What are you talking about?
That's crazy.
Got salts, young Crouch to the world and back, baby. Look. When they ask for a picture, what do I do? That's the pose that I choose. You can do it too, just start traveling. When they ask for a photo, what do I show? That's the pose that I know. You can do it so, explore different cultures. When they ask for a picture, what do I do? That's the pose that we do. You can do it too, just come true. Explore different cultures, learn something new. Picturesque photos, lifestyle loco, crazy adventures, jungles, oh no.
So athletics is my second true love after football. So I decided to spend an evening seeing the next generation in Japan. Here I am, chilling with my guy, Waze, aka Kazuya. We were doing a traditional Japanese dance in Kagawa over a trap beat that he created. It's very random. Look how stiff we look, but we're synergized, like completely in sync. Anyway, this is just a little cutaway. Before we get into the main video, episode 2, a Gaijin's Japa to Japan.
So maybe it's like salted caramel. So it's like sweet and salty.
Yeah, kind of like a combo, but not too much sweet.
Point to what things are. So you said starters.
Okay, I order tataki kyuri, cucumber,
Okay.
and the taco wasa.
Okay.
So it's like an octopus with wasabi.
Ooh.
Then I order mushidori no mayo rayu. This is like a boiled chicken with mayo with rayu.
That sounds nice.
All right, so it's your boy Zilla Vale, aka Mr. Young Crouch Travels himself, and right now we're in an Izakaya. I'm with the homie. She goes by the name of Mami, you know, Mom. So I'm about to show her face. You know, she's been getting ready. She's hiding behind some lemon sour. Let me show you. Show you. Hello. How are you?
Okay, I'm doing good, really good, and happy Friday, yeah.
So
I'm not Cardi B.
Before she was doing okara.
Oh yeah.
But trust me, she's Japanese. She's not from America. Don't worry. This is as authentic a person to speak to in the whole of Okayama, maybe even the whole of Japan, right? So, firstly, I'd like for you to say how we met, and then introduce yourself.
So, okay. First, my name is Mami. Okay, Mami is like a very traditional Japanese girl's name. Yes, just call me Mami. And I'm from Okayama Prefecture. This is my home.
This is her hood.
Ooh.
086 City.
Yay! Please call me Okayama.
Okayama. So, correct me if I'm wrong, right? So I want to ask, Doko Shoshin desu ka?
Okayama desu.
Was my pronunciation good? Was it good?
Yeah,
It was good. You heard that? She said it was good. Good pronunciation. Okay, so we're gonna go to another izakaya and get some main food. So let's cheers to that. Cheers. Cheers. Itadakimasu. All right. I like the layout. Okay, so kanpai
and itadakimasu.
Itadakimasu.
Lately, like Japanese people don't use so much, but if you go to the izakaya or something in a restaurant and then don't have like a chopstick list, just to make it the cover.
Okay.
This is my way, okay?
Skilled. I knew you had a lot of talents. Cheers.
Some people can make a different style of chopstick list. You know, kind of like this, and like this, and like this.
That's so cool. Hey. Hey.
This is a stick.
Normally combined names, right? So this is takawasa.
Okay, I tried. Taco, like an octopus.
Yeah. And then wasabi, taco wasabi. So taka for like takoyaki and
Yeah,
taco,
that is like an octopus.
Octopus.
Taco in Japanese, taco.
Ah, okay.
Octopus in Japanese is taco.
So, and wasa is short for wasabi.
Yes.
Got you.
Then mixing taco wasa.
Chopsticks, by the way. My technique for using chopsticks is quite bad. But anyway, so some green onions. What about the herbs? Do you put the herb onto it a little bit on?
No, just like a roll.
Oh, okay. Got you. To recap, right? White grapes are.
Yeah, white grapes is like for wine, right? But Moscato is like for fruits. Eat everything. Yeah. Then in Okayama, the fruits is very famous. Yeah. And the grapes and the Moscato and the white peach. This is like a free, popular, and famous fruits in Okayama.
Okay. That's why they're so expensive. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. The grapes we call the pione.
Okay.
Yeah, the pione is very sweet, and the size, one piece in the size is like this. It's a huge.
What?
Yeah, this pione size. And the Moscato also same like this size.
Okay.
Yeah, but the taste is very unique. Each is like a very fresh and sweet. But Moscato lately can eat like a skin.
So another fruit which I have only come across in Japan is yuzu. So I used to think it was the same as lemon. I thought it was just the Japanese way of saying lemon, but it's a different.
Yeah, it's very different. Like a yuzu, kind of like a citrus.
Okay.
Like a grapefruit and the lemon or citrus in between, is like a yuzu.
I thought so.
Yeah.
I thought so.
The smell is very unique, you know, something that feels bitter flavor, but very sour. Like we love the sweet, like a taste.
But this is nationwide, not specific to Okayama, right?
Yeah, everywhere.
Everywhere
yeah,
has it.
everywhere.
Okay, random side note. Have you eaten at Wingstop before? Wingstop. It's a fried chicken chain in America, but basically they have different flavors. So they have lemon pepper. So Drake had a song where he's like, "Can I get a lemon pepper order, please?" Anyway, so I saw in McDonald's they have a yuzu pepper, not lemon pepper. They have yuzu pepper, and I was like, "Yo, it's like the replacement for lemon out here."
I think like we love the flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah, because usually the skin, I mean like a skin
Yeah.
outside, like a peel.
Yeah.
The peel is like a very bitter more than the orange and the grapefruit. Kind of like across to the grapefruit.
You would eat the skin.
Yeah, usually like I can eat this peel because some people try to dry fruit without like a peel.
Wow.
And
Okay.
then that flavor is really good. Yeah.
Okay. What about one thing that I've noticed is the flavor tolerance is different in Japan to how it is in the West. So sandwiches, right?
Sandwich, okay.
I've noticed there's some sandwiches with oranges inside or kiwi in the middle.
You mean like a fruit sandwich?
Fruit sandwich, yeah. In England, that is strange.
Oh yeah, kind of. This is like a Japanese culture, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
respect
love
it.
fruits, you know.
That's good. It's healthy, I guess. It's healthy, so that's good.
That's why, like, I think like that's why like foreigners think like a very confused. Oh, you say like a kore this, but kono is like a this, not a this, and that are, and sore. Then okay, everything like a that.
That's crazy.
What are you talking about?
That's crazy, man. Skip it
So-
in Japanese.
Like a Japanese.
Yeah.
Sometimes we skip the subject.
Okay.
Like a you, I, she, him. We skip the part, but we really understand what we're talking about. Who's talking about now? Even if we skip the part. you know.
Okay.
That's why we skip like, oh, 外国人ですか?
Yes,
Or
yes, yeah.
どこ出身ですか?
Because okay, so you don't need to say you or I got
Yeah.
you. All right. Because
Yeah.
I heard that anatano was not offensive, but it's like saying you. It's quite direct, you know, and it's a bit taken aback.
Not direct. It's just like a anata no attitude, like a anata no.
Yeah.
That's mean like a very polite.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
So very like a clearly the part then that is really polite.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you know it's like a getting longer the story.
Okay. Okay.
That's why we skip that. Then we sometimes like eat that, それ、あれ、どこ、そこ. You know, like we use like a short.
That was like a song. It,
Yeah.
That. Dogo. Soro. Sore.
Yes, this is like a Japanese.
Okay.
Yeah, like a, それは always like a one. Maybe English is the same. Like a very first.
Nah.
Specific like a
It
you.
doesn't have that flavor.
Is like a, something like that. Then speak like a dad. Is him, right? But Japanese people, それ、あれ、どこ, something like a eat that, there, where, something like that.
What's sore?
Sore is it.
Oh.
That is あれ. This is こ
Kore.
れ.
Yeah, I know kore. I know kore wa. Yeah.
This is この. Like we have a lot of meanings.
I can tell you're proud to be Japanese, and I appreciate that. Like I love the culture, so it's nice to have someone to talk to who's proud. I'm not shy to talk about it, you know. So Inaka, right?
My hometown, very countryside.
Where's your hometown? Takebe.
Yeah. Then tomorrow, honestly, you have a airport like a box
Yeah.
under the table. Okay.
I got it. Yeah.
So, my hometown tomorrow has a Japanese festival.
Ah.
So, we call it Omatsuri.
Omatsuri.
Akimatsuri.
Akimatsuri.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
we going to, we have like a 2 days of festival. And the first day, our community, some area has like a dancing.
Okay.
We call it shishimai.
Sushimai. Okay. So it's like so dori.
So, not the
was-
uraja. Not the
Not
uraja.
uraja. No.
Yeah, it's like a very traditional one.
Ah.
Very important.
Can you demonstrate?
Yeah, no, I can't because this festival like mainly men's and boys
okay.
dancing.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
but lately like girls and the women join the festival, you know, because like really less the boys and the people like kids like less.
Yeah.
So that's why we do some girls and then dancing.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
It's quite late though. I thought festival season was like August, July.
Yeah. That is like a Natsumatsuri. But
Okay.
Akimatsuri, it's mean like a shrine.
Okay.
Shrine the festival. And we have like most of like Japanese people is Buddhists.
Yeah.
But at the same, the shrine is really important for us.
Yeah.
Because our culture is like a respect and like appreciated everything. I mean
Yeah.
like a food, for example, like a food. When we eating the food first, always will say itadakimasu.
Itadakimasu.
Itadakimasu means like I'm so appreciated and thank you for your life.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love
from
that.
the plants, everything. Like that plant, who made it? Because of people, right? Then the plant still like was alive before, right?
Yeah.
So that's why we feel like I got your life, and I'm like living now.
That's so
and it's so
beautiful.
respectful, everything. And who making this food? Some people, right? And everything appreciated and like, respectful. That's why we started to say itadakimasu before eating.
Itadakimasu. Honestly, I was saying the other day to my friend, there are so many things in common that Japanese people have with Nigerians and maybe Asians and Africans in general, but people just don't know. Like there's so many cultures that overlap. So we're very grateful as well. In Africa, like we're always like praying before eating and stuff like that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the same sort of sentiment.
Yeah.
Itadakimasu, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
We appreciate everything. Then the gochiso sama deshita. It's just kind of like the same meaning. Like I appreciated everything.
Yeah.
Like who made it this and like who this food came from, where. Then appreciating everything and then gochiso sama deshita. We enjoying the food and we enjoying this moment and everything appreciated and then the gochiso sama deshita.
Yeah. That's I genuinely love that. There's other things which I noticed that were similar. Like the mothers in Japanese culture are very they're like the foundation in a way. Like they're strict from what I've seen in Japan and in like Nigeria as well. I see strict mothers. They're the ones that are like the ones at home, but they make the real important decisions. So whereas in Western culture, it's not really like that. Like the mothers are not, let's say, as strong. You know, not to say they're weak, but in Japan it seems like the mothers are strong, and in Nigeria it's like that as well. So there's a lot of culture that overlaps.
It's very popular in Okayama City.
It is.
ハラミ2本、カレーで、
I learned.
Why you know that? I'm so surprised.
Don't doubt Mr. Young Crouch Travels. Don't doubt. It's all good. It's all good. You can do it for yourself. Hatsu. And Karashi.
Japanese mustard.
Ah, okay. Specifically Japanese, not just any mustard. I like that. Okay. You mentioned that the work culture is very, very intense in Japan. And I know that, right? But as a Gaijin, which I put on my chest, I say it with pride, right? The role that I have is not so intense. But you said that when you had some teaching roles, it's like they expect you to work very late. Is it like that in every industry in Japan, would you say? Would you agree that?
You mean like working on late time?
Yeah.
Lately, like a Japanese company changing that style. For older people, especially my dad or something like a different age, that type of person is like a working until late is the better because can working a lot and then thinking about a lot, but just think about it like your health and the mental, and it's not good. And I already experienced about that things.
Yeah.
Like until late time is like just to lose your mind and lose your time and lose your health.
That's it, right?
Yes. But then I really don't like working on until late time.
Yeah.
But some company already changing the style, you know.
Yeah.
Because this society and in the world, you know.
So I think, like from my perspective, I've heard about hikikomori. Hikikomori, right? So it's like there was a time where being a salaryman was a big thing, right? But you would be locked down to work for that company forever. So it was difficult for people who wanted jobs to get them. And then there was a whole generation of guys, maybe my generation, who couldn't get jobs. And so they stay at home with their family. Do you know many of these people, and how do Japanese people view hikikomori? Like, do they want to help them, or do they look down upon them? Like,
hikikomori people, it's really difficult to problem, you know. Hikikomori is like go to like a hikikomori person, kind of like they have like a trigger about like a work, about like a relationship with a friend, co-workers, like a boyfriend and girlfriend, like a family, and so maybe another reason the person has a kind of like a disability or kind of like that type of the program they have already, but they didn't know I have a disability. Yeah, that type of person going to like a hikikomori, I guess.
Yeah.
Then I know I'm working on a junior high. Then some students don't want to go to school. Yes, but some of the students always thinking has like a kind of like a problem about like a friendship or family relationship and like a study issues. And some people has a disability, then they don't want to go to the school, and don't want to go to the outside. Yeah.
So it's like that.
Yeah.
People get made to work late. I've seen in documentaries and some films that you don't leave until your boss is gone. So that culture, it makes working very difficult. So if you're someone who falls into the hikikomori category, then there isn't much incentive. There is motivation to start when people have committed, like, you know.
There is like a very bigger problem in Japan, I think.
Yeah.
And that is a very difficult, and everyone thinking about like how to like arigatou gozaimasu. Motivation, like back to the motivation. That is a very difficult part. But my opinion, okay, just like a talk to someone. Yeah. That is our first step. You know, if you stop not talking with somebody, it's just like you're going to like only thinking about like yourself. And then no communication, no connecting in the outside. That is like a very difficult to keep in the mind, right? So this is first step that I'm talking, because Japanese people like my opinion, okay, this is like my opinion. Japanese people is kind of like a not good at to telling to all
Open up.
feeling.
Not opening up.
Yes. So that's why people like too much thinking, what they're thinking about, just thinking like myself. Then always thinking about myself. Then like the cycle is like going to, you know, the spiral. Making like the spiral yourself. And that is not good for mental health.
No, 100%.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yamafuji.
So look at the line just for the ramen bar. Can you believe it? In Okayama, you know, we're not in Tokyo. We're not in Tokyo, and people are lining up. They must be good. They better be good.
Okay, this is like our shime. Shime means like a finish dinner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. When you finish, then you have the shime. Am I pronouncing it right?
Yeah,
Shime.
Shime.
Oh, I also heard with the accent, right? You don't go up and down. There's no intonation.
Okay, that
like
is
it has to be flat and deep.
Okay. Shime.
Shime. All right, just like that, right? All right, if I want to say Eigo hanasemasu, right? I used to go up and down, but I was Eigo hanasemasu.
Eigo o hanasemasu ka?
Eigo hanasemasu ka? Okay.
Eigo o hanasemasu ka?
Eigo hanasemasu ka?
Okay, I can tell like in Okayama, Okayama pronunciation is like kind of a bit different, you know.
Of course, yeah, there's different accents.
And Kansai area, Osaka and Kyoto. Osaka is a different. Kyoto is a different. Each country area is a different pronunciation. Kanto area, the Tokyo, Yokohama, Saitama, everyone a different pronunciation. And around like a middle place, like a Nagano, Gifu, Nagoya, different accent, and Kyushu more different, Okinawa more different.
They're even more different. Hokkaido.
Hokkaido,
They even have another language as well.
The Hyojungo. Like our kind of like an official language.
Oh wow!
Like I don't want to say like official because everything is official.
Yeah.
But like a kind of everyone can understanding that pronunciation.
No, I understand that. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a language. That's a Japanese.
Which region has that accent that everyone understands? Kanto, or is it the whole of Honshu?
I think Tokyo
Yeah.
kind of like a flat or no. I mean like a just like a listen to Japanese news. The announcers,
Yeah.
reporter is same pronunciation.
Wow. And the news reporters, are they typically from Kanto, or are they?
No. They learn like announcers like they learn like a very
Neutral.
like a neutral one.
Ah, yeah, okay. I know exactly what you mean, because in England, even though it's a small country, there's many there's many accents. Like so, a place called Newcastle, right, where I studied. When you have like a game show or like a reality TV show, the host, the narrator, there will be Geordie from Newcastle, right? So it goes a bit like these, like Newcastle. I can't do the accent, so I don't want to.
Okay,
But
that's the England accent.
but it's not understood by a lot of people, but it's friendly, right? So there's accents in England which are generally seen as friendly. People like to hear it. But then there's ones which are neutral, which everyone understands. It sounds very quote unquote British. And that's typically around London. But not just London, it's also southeast England.
Okay.
So that region, So that's probably similar to Japan. There's probably like an accent that everyone likes, but then the one that everyone understands is probably just how they speak in combination in Honshu. So like a mixture between Kansai, maybe Chugoku, Kanto.
No. Like when we speak in a very polite, very neutral one.
Okay.
Yeah, but like a more casual or like a speaking with neighbors, like my homies and like Okayama people, like our pronunciation is like a more my city, our prefecture, the pronunciation.
Okay.
That we call like Okayama band because I'm born to like raised in Okayama city, and the Okayama band is like a kind of like a different to the Hiroshima and the Kansai, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, some word is different.
So I mean, Okayama is Chugoku, right?
Chugoku area,
but is Hiroshima Chugoku as well?
Yes.
Okay, so Totori and
Shimane and Yamaguchi.
I know my stuff, you know. I know my geography, you know. I've been researching, bro. So Japa in Nigerian, like pidgin, it means go to somewhere else. So I like to get people who have come from elsewhere and learn how they feel about Japan. But what's interesting about you is that you're someone who's grown up here, but you have influence from elsewhere. And I just wonder, what influenced you to be interested in other cultures? Because that's not common, especially in Japan.
Because,
that was very Japanese, by the way. So we've bumped into some new friends, right? They're from, okay, let them introduce themselves. So here we go. Kenji.
Kenji-san, nice to meet you.
Hajimemashite. Naoki.
Naoki-san, nice to meet you.
And obviously we have...
Okay, Mommy again.
Hey! So,
what's up?
one thing I've noticed, right? Japanese reactions are very expressive. So you see people go, eh? It's very expressive. But to you, maybe it's not such a big deal. Yeah, but do you agree? Because in England, people don't show emotions. So like, you tell them something like, okay, cool. But in Japanese, it's like, eh? Like, do you know what I'm talking about?
Okay. Like sometimes like Japanese people like an overreaction and like make like a mood and like try to like a funny, you know, they're like what? You know.
I thought it was just from anime, but it's real life as well. Because I would see it on anime, but real people do it as well, so they're very interesting. Okay.
So what should I do?
I mean, no, it's fine. It's fine. I just noticed it and I found it interesting.
Okay, so
It's cool.
In Japan, like something that happened and like we're so surprised and
Like
it's like something a big
deal.
things
Okay.
happen. Like it's like oh, what is that or something like that. Are you sure? Something like that.
I don't think I can do it properly. Like, am I doing it like? Is that good?
Is like it's
That's
good. Like
It's okay.
you're surprising or something like that.
Is it good? From 1 to 10, how Japanese was that? All right. One to-
Is like
No, rate me. Rate me from 1 to 10.
yeah, 2 or 3.
2 or 3.
Is a 2. Yeah. You're expecting more 5, 4 or 5.
5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
elevating right now. Like it's like a 2 or 3.
I want to get a 10. I want to get a 10. So
no. That is a no 10.
That's not
10 is a
no, I mean rate me on how accurate it is, like how Japanese.
that is like a 10. It's like,
Oh, okay.
It's like okay. This is like a 5, 5A, 5, around the 5,
Okay.
middle.
Same.
Yeah, it's like how about like a 1? It just 1. 1ぐらいの
Level 1.
レベル1の A ぐらいで。
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
How about 10?
10. But you have to put your hands on your face, no?
No.
No?
That is like a so cute. That is an anime.
Kawaii. Mami is interested in many other cultures. I don't know if that's common in Japan, especially Okayama. Would you say you're interested in Gaijin culture, like foreign culture? Many. Oh, wow. And you were born and raised in Okayama? Wow. So, and you too? You interested in? Wow. So, why are you interested in it? Like,
まあ何に興味ありますか？今日何がある？
so
About like in Okayama?
no,
country,
yeah,
right?
other countries.
So 他の国とかの文化も多分興味があると思うんですけど、特にどういったものに興味がありますかっていう話をさっきもしてたんですよ。私は彼氏がアメリカ人なんですよね。で、南の方に住んでるんですよ。アラバマ。Like my boyfriend living in Alabama, and I'm interested in the Southern culture in America. Yes.
Yeah.
That is like a kind of like a very different than another place in America, you know. So that's why I want to know. Then I want to learn about like the history too. You know.
But were you like this when you were a kid, when you were young? What age did you get interested in it?
When I started interest in another country and a culture, around maybe 5 years old or something like that.
5 years old.
Because the mom.
George.
Okay, my mom told me. My mom told me when we got on a train, and I was like 4 years or 5 years old, and I saw some foreigners, and I feel like hi, you know, start to like waving and hi, or like smiling like this.
That's so
but
cute.
mom is so confusing and like, okay, what should I do? And I can't speak the English, and what should I do for my kids? You know? Then okay, try to like hi, then they're waving, the smiling, and. I was so interested in it since like 5 years old.
5 years
like
old.
That.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
good. Okay, are we going in now?
No, I don't know.
Okay, let's wait for a bit. Okay, so that motivated you to speak English,
Yes,
I
yes.
guess. Okay. For you,
Yes.
why did you become interested in other
す
cultures?
ごい質問や。
なんで
And how old? How old
なんか
were
何
you?
歳ぐらいからこう他の 国のなんか文化とか言葉とかそういうのに興味持ちましたかって。
Wow, like 6 years old.
6 years old as well.
He was
Wow.
my teacher.
Was Gaikoku?
ELT. ALT. English teacher.
Ah,
Like
English language.
coming to like a elementary school.
English
in
language
Japan.
teacher. Okay, so you were exposed to someone from abroad.
yes,
Okay, so that's maybe for me and my students, they will be interested in foreign culture because I'm from abroad. Ah, okay, right, nice.
So, like our question is, why are you coming here and like teaching English?
Okay, all right. So,
all right.
so basically, right? Oh, that's better. All right. So everyone who knows me. Time to go inside. Let's pause. Hold. So getting ready for Oki Kampai.
Oki Kampai.
Does that even make sense? Okay. Cheers. Oki Kampai.
Oki Kampai. What do you mean Oki Kampai?
Big Kampai.
Big Kampai.
Young Crouch Travels.
Young bro.
Yeah, my brand.
My brand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kenji-san. Naoki.
Yes.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Thank you very much.
When you walk down the street, do Japanese people think that you're a Gaijin? Other than your students? Yeah.
I don't know.
You never thought about it? Because you said your students didn't think that you were...
Because I remember students' face, that's it.
They were shocked. They were like, are you Japanese or you Gaijin?
Maybe they saw my face then thinking about like are you a foreigner or something
Yeah,
like that.
so-
The makeup.
Or makeup. Did they think you were Korean? Or
No. Maybe I'm speaking in English then they thinking about like a kind of like a mixed type in American or something
okay.
like that.
Hafu. Okay.
Hafu or
Yeah.
something like that.
Okay. All right, cool. There's a shop called Dion. Yes, mommy. So, cheese. Am I in a Japanese person's car? Cheese. People would think that I chose a song. It wasn't me. Chicken bacha, chicken chicken dacha, chicken 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 She's Congo Japanese. She's Congolese. Nugget.